We're gonna check out the new album from The Weeknd. It's entitled Hurry Up Tomorrow. I've heard the first three singles of this, which was Dancing in the Flames, which I think personally was my favorite. I've also heard Timeless with Playboy Carti. I enjoyed aspects of that track, but I do think it was wanting. Then I did hear San Paulo or Sao Paulo with Anitta on my own time. It was not a good track in my opinion. But I'm excited to get into this. I've enjoyed his past two albums, and this will be like my first Weekend trilogy overall. I haven't heard the older stuff in their entirety yet, but I've heard Dawn FM, After Hours, and now this.
All I have is my legacy. I've been losing my memory. No afterlife, no other side. I'm all alone when it fades to
Oh,
fades to black. Afterlife, no other side. I'm all alone when it fades.
already, I can tell the synths are going crazy. For me, I really like the aspect where it's going like this, up and down in the scale where they're going between these flat sixes and flat sevens, where they're going kind of like a they go down. So it's very theatrical. It definitely feels grand. Definitely the type of opening you'd expect from The Weeknd. I like it, and the synths are well done. It reminds me of something that we'll probably hear from what's his name? Kanye's producer. He also works with The Weeknd some other times. Let me look at the credits. I think it's Dean. The producing credits aren't there yet, but yeah, thus far I'm enjoying this. All right, so I gotta shout him out because I did not expect a beat drop to come in. I was definitely enthralled in this version of what they were given with these slow, ballady, pop, dark synth. I was enjoying it like that. But I appreciate the switch up. That bass line is groovy, definitely 80s inspired. Bass line almost has like hints of the Thriller breakdown where they're going like doom 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 doom. It's very similar to the Thriller breakdown. There's something of note, but let me run it back.
Sun is your fire. Open up my eyes. Are you real? Or you illusion? 'Cause I fear your love's my delusion. Wake me up, come on, wake me up.
I really like the way how they brought back the chords from the ballad section of the track. And what they did was take it and put it up a couple octaves. So let's say for argument's sake, they were at like a C2. They took it up to like a C5. And what that does is creates this atmosphere to fool the mind into thinking the track is a lot more brighter than it actually is, because it's still a pretty much a dark progression. But just the fact that they have raised the pitch just makes it feel like it's more upbeat and more vibrant, you know? So dope to get detail to point out. A really good transition.
I can feel it. Girl, pick up your phone, I can't believe it. I can feel my spirit slowly leaving. I can see myself and I'm not breathing. I'm not breathing. Slowly bleeding. I wish that I told you all my feelings. I hope that I live life for a reason. But at least you play a song when I'm gone. And I hope you cry for me like I cry for you. Every night for you. Take it easy on me, baby, cause I tried with you. Saw my life with you. End of time with you. Now we're strangers and I hope that you still cry for me. Like
Alright, so far this is another interesting one. It definitely has a bit of a Latin, almost Hispanic feel to it. Uh I do like the way that there's this call and response going on. However, the Weeknd is the one doing the calling. Usually what artists would do is have the call and response be the backup vocals coming in. But what he's done is he's pretty much had himself do the call and the beat is doing the response. However, the response is like a harmony up a couple octaves. So it works as like a harmony over top as opposed to a whole different melodic section. So just something of note to point out. I like it thus far. Oh, and the part talking about is that dum 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 God for you. So that's the original note, and the harmony over top is the dum dum dum. So yeah.
I cry for you. Every night for you. I've been living with this lie, now I can't hide the truth. I can't hide the truth. Girl, I cry for you. Girl, I cry for you. Yeah. I can't see clear. I wash my face with whiskey tears. I disappear. Don't interfere. The end is near. The crowd will scream. I block my ears to stop the cheers. Cause the stage took a toll. Been faded on the floor in this penthouse. Crazy, I'm alone. And I hope you cry for me like I cry for you. Every night for you. Take it easy on me, baby, cause I tried with you. Saw my life with you. End of time with you. Now we're strangers and I hope that
Okay, so now what they do is, like I was mentioning before, where they had the call and response with the harmony over top. Now it's a similar situation. However, this time it's not a harmony over top. It's like a different melodic section. So
Every time I hit the road, it takes a little piece of me, kills me slowly. When I needed you the most, you always gave me sympathy. Now you're over me. Know you're better on your own. It ain't a fucking mystery. You've been
I get it now. No, it's my fucking voice, okay? Listen to the door. I can't sing. I can't fucking sing.
Bota na boca, bota na cara, bota onde
so we have our first interlude. I don't know what the reference is coming from, but it does transition into Sao Paulo, which I will skip because I don't like this track at all. Another interlude, baptized in fear. Okay. This sounds like my shit. Okay.
I fell asleep in the tub, I was fed with paralysis. My foot hit the faucet, water started flowing in. Couldn't scream for help, I just slowly felt the pressure hit. Moving one toe was the only form of motion left. Can't breathe for air, can't breathe. Trying to remember
This nigga dark.
everything that my preacher said. Trying to right my wrongs, my regrets, filling up my head. All the times I dodged it. This can't be the way it ends. No.
Trying to remember all the things my preacher said, trying to dodge my wrongs. No, all the times I dodged it. Can't this can't be the way it ends. Nah, he's spitting. But yeah, I like the picture he's painting. It's very much a storytelling track where I want to say set the mood like he's coming from the club, drunk, and he goes into the shower. He's so drunk he slips, falls into the tub, starts filling up. He's pretty much paralyzed. He does reference that the only thing that he could move was like his pinky toe or something along the lines of that. And it paints a very vivid, it's very vivid imagery, right? And I just wonder, I want to listen some more, but I like the line where he pretty much alludes to, he starts panicking almost like the fear behind, the fear to him dying here. And with a title like Baptized in Fear, you do see where it's going. Baptism is pretty much submersion underwater, so he's likely to drown as this track progresses, right? But it says baptized in fear, and that fear is not necessarily the water, but the death of it all. So, pretty dope.
Figure in the corner, I can't quite see. I just know the shadow staring at me. It gets closer, it gets closer, it gets closer now. Figure in the corner laughing at me. Water fill my lungs, vision blurry. Heart
Bro, this song is so good. Figure in the corner staring at me. So, he could be alluding to a couple things. It could be like a metaphor, obviously. It could be like the death angel. It could be like a reflection of his own self. And the figure is kind of like the life that he's lived. And he's not proud of it, or it's almost like a ironic joke how his life turned out and it's laughing at him. So pretty good writing there. I like this. This is good. And he does say it get closer. Is he alluding to the figure coming closer to him? or the water get filling his lungs is getting closer to the end. So dope, right? The writing is really good.
Beat slower, heartbeat slower, heartbeat slower. Voices will tell me that I should carry on. Voices will tell me that I should carry on. Voices will tell me that I should carry on. Voices will tell me that I should carry on. I've been baptized in fear, my dear. I've been the chief of sin, washing my soul within. I've been baptized in fear, my dear, like Paul on the chief.
I've been baptized in fear. I feel like again, he's using it kind of like a pun because he says baptized in the sin. I feel like when he says baptized in fear the second time, he's alluding to actually, actually consuming alcohol, hence being baptized in fear, being drenched in the alcohol. So I like how he's playing it off to embody different aspects of his life.
Of sin, washing my soul within. Oh, figure in the corner I can't quite see. I just know the shadow staring at me. It gets closer, it gets closer, it gets closer now. Figure in the corner laughing at me. Water fill my lungs, vision blurry. Heartbeat slower, heartbeat slower, heartbeat slower. Voices will tell me that I should carry on. Voices will tell me that I should carry on. Voices will tell me that I should carry on. Voices will tell me that I should carry on. Voices will tell me that I should carry on.
Where the track ends, there's just so much. He does allude in the second verse to an angel. So again, that kind of reiterates the point where I said he could be speaking to Death Angel in the first verse, but he also then go on to reference love interest or a newfound love as an angel also. So he's playing it both sides. So almost like a dark and light type of situation. And he does go on to reference voice in his head telling him to carry on. So that could speak to the sided angel.
Voices will tell me that I should carry on.
Crazy transition. Okay, let's go.
I can hear the wind blow even through the window. I can hear the whisper even with my ears closed. All the silver and gold only made my skin cold. I told myself I would never get old. Then you pulled me in close. Falling angels call my name. And the things you say keeps me alive again. Where do I start?
You see, when it comes to albums, one of the best things an artist can do is have continuity. And the way how he's transitioned from Baptized in Fear to Open Hearts, superb transition. Yeah, dope. But thematically, him carrying on the story almost expounding on the points he made in the second verse of Baptized in Fear, where he's still referencing to this individual, almost saying the things that this person says to him are the only things that keeps him alive, are the only thing he has clinging on to life for. Really dope.
When I open my heart, it's never easy falling in love again. Cover my scars when I open my arms. It's never easy falling in love again. Falling in love. It's never easy falling in love again. Falling in love. Falling in love again.
Yeah, this is great. When he gets to this synth pop drop, high energy, yeah, it works also. I love the ballads. They're probably my favorite, but these they do something for me also. I feel for me the standout line is cover my scars when you open my heart. The the poetic irony of that all. Because in the basic sense he's saying when this person opens him to the possibility of love, it feels like his scars are being healed. But the irony then comes in when it says covering your scars would be the same thing as opening your heart. Because if you look at it like in the physical sense, let's say for argument's sake, he does die, right? Does die in this track, towards the end of the previous track, I mean. And they would cut him open, essentially opening his heart. So just think about the irony of saying that covers his scars. So I just feel like it's a dope play on words. Really great metaphor.
Trapped inside a limbo, watching through a window of my soul. Suffering I've been low, then I seen your halo. Falling, angels call my name. But the things you say keeps me alive for another day.
He's fallen, but and angels are calling his name. But the things that she says keeps him from falling or feeling alone again, right? But I love the way that he's doing this thing where he's he does reference that he's going through limbo, so you don't quite know whether he's alive or not. But at the same time, he has the audience in limbo because we're not sure if he's alive or not either throughout the hints he's giving us in the song.
Where do I start when I open my heart? It's never easy falling in love again. Cover my scars when I open my arms. It's never easy falling in love again. Falling in love.
Yeah, I just want to highlight that this has been my favorite of the interludes thus far, with a title like Opening Nights, and I'm glancing at the titles that follow. Again, I do expect a transition in the album. Probably he's gonna thematically, I think he's gonna stay on theme, but this is just gonna be a bit more of him playing a character here. Enjoy the show, reflections, laughing. I wonder if Opening Night is like his first night in the afterlife. I'm just saying, but food for thought. It sounds very bright, somber even. Yeah, reflections, laughing. This works.
Don't you let me down if you let me drown.
A stringed
Die
ballad.
in your arms again, die in your arms. I won't make a sound, blood on the ground. When they take the ground, if they take my ground.
The drop.
Reflections looking back at me, we're smiling, they're smiling. I'm trapped inside a gilded cage, a golden blade, but sharpening it please.
You remember on the, I think it was Baptized in Fear when I said that the shadow that he was referencing in Dark could be an analogy for his own reflection, like him looking back at his life and just not being proud of it. I feel like this is feeding into that narrative, but wow. The track almost sounds like the afterlife, doesn't it? There's a peace there, but there's also this overtone of airiness to it. Like you're not too certain of what will transpire. And the beat does do that where it kind of does this thing where it gradually builds and you expect percussive instruments to come in, but it kind of does subvert your expectations, but in a good way, that is.
Is you, I see you through. I feel your chill across my skin. The seasons never change. Don't you let me down if you let me drown. Die in your arms again. Die in your arms. I won't make a sound. Blood on the
Oh,
ground.
wow.
When they take my crown, if they take my crown,
I know you're up. You think I don't know you're staying up all night, cooped up in that hotel room? I know you. You still got that adrenaline from the concert. Ain't no way you're asleep. My girl told me she saw you in Dallas. Said you didn't look good. But you barely finished the show. I just hope you're not back to the old you. How much longer are you in Texas for? I'm just worried. You worked so hard to be better, and now you're back, drowning in that shit. Don't let this industry break you, baby. Don't let them take you from me.
This is so dope. Because what Reflections Laughing is pretty much giving us a more introspective look back at the past three tracks. Baptized in Fear, Open Hearts, and Opening Night. Well, Baptized in Fear and Open Hearts specifically, where he's still alluding. This is what happens before he gets in the shower. And this voicemail from her is the voice that keeps him clinging on. It's all tying into me. It's actually so dope, and I love the way how her voice drops in pitch as he continues to take drugs, pretty much. Yeah, it's dope.
Wait, I've been up touring state 45 off a safe.
Travis,
At the top is my place. You and I, different weight. Always know when you play. I could never tell you, wait. Meet me top at the late. Lavish life, type of state. Losing time when you pace. What we can do if you waste. I know the sky's been in haze. You never been through this phase. Living fire, living fake. Know you tried, but it's late. I run the lobby every summer. Buy a body, two-step a stutter. Platinum around my wrist, blur, chirp like I'm stunner. Logo around the disc, while the DJ sit cut up. Flashes from the pics in my sections while I'm fucked up. Bad bitch, I've been waiting to get widowed, but I don't nut up. Yeah, nut up. Man, that shit is trouble. I've been hitting licks, seeing splits, doing double. No, it's no events, check my temp, watch it bubble. Don't you let me go.
I think most importantly, sonically, that feature works. It just works, and it comes on. It's a pleasant surprise. I like it. It works. And I love the way how they take his melody from the chorus and almost adds it to the beat as like a sample. Like I've heard that in a couple songs before, but it's always interesting when they do things like that for me.
Feels like you're a part of me. Yeah, and I can't lie. You still get to me. Oh no, I'm in my feelings. Fuck their logic. They can never tear us apart. We symbiotic. No matter what I tell the world, we always locked in. So I
Some good
jam into
R&B.
my head like my mama always said, and drink it slow, take it slow. I don't got the tolerance like before. You pick me up when I'm low. I'm not violent to my body anymore, but I'm not scared of fucking overdose. No one thought I'd make it past 24. And when the curtains call, I hope you mourn. And if you don't, I hope you enjoyed the fucking show. Let me know, baby.
Bro, I have the penmanship on this album has been phenomenal. And when the curtains close, he hopes he hopes she mourns, right? But it almost feels like he's playing on words between mourns and moon when the curtains close. I'm pretty sure y'all get that analogy between mourns and moans. When the curtains close, mourns, as in when the curtains close, he dies. But when the curtains close, you're closing the blinds to your window. He hopes she moans. But just the way how it's written, and if you don't, I hope you enjoy the show. That's so dope. So dope.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me be.
What sample is this?
Let me be.
Yeah.
Wait, is this Future?
Got me in my feelings, back drinking more. Don't want the drugs, don't want the drugs.
Got out my feelings inside my duffel. Come hit the dust with the devil. I'm sending prayer for the rebels. I'm in her mouth like a real one. Ain't doing no capping, ain't without that capping, ain't in like these rap niggas. I done been around the globe, fucking these hoes, still acting like a trap nigga. Plus a bitch brain can't be unchained, I'm like a shooting star. Take a bump of caviar, surfing at the baddest bar. Real diamond shining dark. Bad bitches knocking them off. Bad bitches knocking them off. Bad bitches knocking them off. I'm in my feelings.
I like the way he came on.
Let me be. Let me be. Another hit on my music, they won't feel it. I just wanna die when I'm at my fucking peak. Drink it slow, won't drink it slow. I don't want the tolerance anymore. Wanna stay up, fuck the floor. Feel the violence creeping up, that's for sure. And I'm ready, I can overdose. I don't wanna make it past 34. And when the curtains come, I hope you mourn. But if you don't, I hope you enjoy the fucking show. Let me know, baby.
It's a solid track. I think for me personally, my favorite part is that electric piano doing the accents over top. It's a subtle detail, but that was my favorite portion. I did enjoy the soul sample. I like the way Future came on, but the way his verse progressed was my favorite. But it's solid.
Let me fly away with you. Satisfy this heart.
I've been lying to your faces. Yeah, I've been always waiting.
This nigga's crazy. The way that beats, the way that the song starts off, it almost feels like you're in an ambulance, right? And there, I'm almost certain there's an ambulance playing in the background, and it's like the paramedics are trying to resuscitate you. And then when that beat finally hits, and him coming on the track and saying, "I've been lying to y'all faces," he's been faking his death, essentially. I think that's what he's saying. This nigga is a genius.
It's too late to save me. Save me. Save.
It's exactly what I'm saying because he goes on to say he's been lying to our faces, saying it's too late to save him.
Save me, oh save me. Feel another cup forsaken. Yeah, till my stomach aching, bloated in my basement. Face it, face it, face it. Just let me go. I'll always lie to you. I'm unreliable. too deep.
Right there.
I need you to let go, let go, let go. Why will you let me sleep? Why will you let me go?
That's future again, right?
Why will you let me try?
I like this little.
Why will you let me die?
Check it. That's dope.
It keeps calling me back.
Think I need to sit up for this.
The sunshine. I can feel the warmth on my skin for the first time. When I'm far away from you, babe, I'm on fire. My sunshine, sunshine. I know it's not good for me. I know it's not good for me. I know it's not good for me. But I know you're not good for me, baby. My sunshine. It's not good for me, no. The sunshine.
Produce this.
Ooh, Lord, I want your company. Ooh, oh Lord, don't you give up on me. Mercy, see me. Oh Lord, my company. Mercy me.
I think that's a F major. Yeah, Give Up on Me is a very interesting track. I like the ballad section more. That towards the end, I just feel like it's a good change of pace. The way they were sampling the piano segment though, it was very much chopped. And what they did was they highlighted these two specific notes, which were very much the loudest element of the entire track. It almost sounded like the piano was clipping, but it's definitely intentional. But it was dope. It definitely stood out to me. But yeah, I do like that